Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. I've already done my makeup for the day, but I want to bring you guys along for a swatch party of these beauties right here. This is our new Makeup Geek Loose Shadow Blush Bronzer and highlighter collection. I'm super excited to be making this addition to our store as I work with a lot of you between makeup lessons and just day-to-day customers. The number one request we've received have been individual eyeshadows. So we listened to you guys. We brought you these. We have our magnetic vaults. So each one of these are a magnetic single. You just pop it into the palette of your choice. So we have different sizes. We have a mini palette, which everything will be linked down below. So if you watch this and you want to check out the collection, you can check that out on our site. But we have our mini palette, which will hold 4 single eyeshadows. We have a travel vault that can hold a face single and 4 shadows. And then we have, of course, our larger ones of this size that can hold pretty much anything you want to put into it. So I wanted to swatch these. They're crazy pigmented. I've been using Makeup Geek products for years. I have my old tried and true Z palette right here, and some of my shades, don't judge me you guys, are old enough that they're still round versus the new square packaging, but I'm going to use those up before I replace them. So without waiting any further, let's go ahead and jump into the shadow swatches. Hey guys, it's Haley from Swatch and welcome to our YouTube channel. Love to bring you guys best in beauty retail and luxury spa services. Let's go ahead and jump into this next video. So our first shade is Shimmer Shimmer. This is like the perfect in the corner highlight, a gorgeous golden shimmer. Next up we have In the Spotlight, which is another gorgeous shimmer, and it's also a foiled shade. So when paired with the antioxidant Hydra Mist, like you guys have seen me put on shimmer so many times on this channel, it'll give that gorgeous foiled look to it. So that is In the Spotlight. Next up we have Peach Smoothie, which is one of the best just all over transition shades to get you start out and get that eye primed. So I'm going to swatch that one, but I'm so fair right now. I don't know that you guys can hardly see it, but that is Peach Smoothie. It's nice and warm, so I think it really sets up a good foundation if you like to work in those warmer tones. Next up is Creme Brulee. This is the perfect sweep on everywhere and go kind of shadow. This is my go-to with a large blender brush to just blend on for the day. In the crease, then all over the whole lid, mascara, and run out the door. So that is Creme Brulee. Next up is Honey Badger. It's like Creme Brulee, just a little darker, and it has a little more warmth. A lot of times I like to do Creme Brulee and then deepen my crease area with Honey Badger, or you could always, if you had a deeper skin tone than me, just use Honey Badger as your starting point. Cheetah Bear, another gorgeous one to kind of deepen up the crease area. This is a lot of times the shade that I will take to like stamp that outer corner and start to draw the eye outward. So I'm going to swatch that one, and each of these are so pigmented, especially of course the shimmers, which normally are, but even the mattes, that's one tiny swatch, so you get a lot of pigmentation. I tried to keep these shades as neutral as possible because I know realistically a lot of us like to stay in that neutral family, and so each one of these is very usable with a little bit of pops of warmth. Next up is Morocco, a gorgeous little pop of warmth. This could be blended into the crease, or in the summertime, I even think this one will be fun just to do across the lower lash line to add a little bit of color and kind of roll in a sunset eye. Chocolate Wasted, another one of my go-tos, and I've actually been using this one as liner a good bit. So you can see Chocolate Wasted is just a good, deep, rich. Then we have Brick House, which is a gorgeous burgundy. I love burgundy on myself, but I've said this a million times and I'm going to say it again anyway. If you have blue eyes out there and you're not sharing just a little bit of like a burgundy in that crease, your eyes could be popping so much more. So anytime I work with blue eyes, I love to do just a little bit of burgundy hidden in that crease. If you're intimidated by that, you could even mix it in with a brown to make it more subtle, but I promise you it will make your eye color pop. Next up is Americano. It's a gorgeous deep brown, but it almost has like a plum undertone. It too makes a great liner, or if you're really going for that smoky eye, then you could use it to kind of draw the eye out on the inner corner. So that right there is Americano. Last but not least, another perfect liner or liner smudging shade if you like to do it like I normally teach, to go halfway and then blend it out. We have Smoke Signal, which is a good true black, but it's not overly harsh. So I felt like it was good without individuals having to be intimidated by using that shade. Next up, I'm going to do blush shades, and I'm going to move to my other hand because I'm starting to get a little stained. I'm missing a bronzer shade, which I am so disappointed, but I promise I will feature it in a video so that way you guys can check it out, but it is available on our website. So the first blush shade I'm going to use is Bliss, and that's actually what I have on my cheeks at the moment. So I feel like this is the perfect peach, especially moving into spring, to just bring in that little pop of color. Next up, we have Chivalry for my medium to darker skin tones, or any of you that are somewhat like me and sometimes hesitant of a blush with a lot of a pink or a peachy undertone because you have more redness on your face. So this one can be blended out. It's more of a brown terracotta. Either one of these two could be used as a shadow blended into the crease, so that is another option for these two as well. To highlighters, I'm going to start with my personal favorite, which is Glitz, and that's the one that I have been wearing on my cheeks for the past 2 weeks. I'm in love with this one. If you have fair skin, you know a lot of times highlighter shades aren't quite light enough to really give you that bright highlight, which is what I like. So that is the shade Glitz right there. All my fair girls out there, this is going to be the shade that you want to grab. Then for our medium shade, we have Luster, which is also gorgeous. It's going to be like your rose gold undertone. And I'll swatch a little so you can see it on my finger. All of these are so insanely pigmented. But that right there is going to be Luster this summer. Once I start sunless tanning again, I will probably make the transition into that one. Last but not least, and I even think this one would make a gorgeous shadow all over the lid, is our highlighter in the shade Sunlit. This is going to be like your perfect golden undertone highlight. And I will swatch it next to the other two. So that right there is Sunlit. So that will complete this video and our swatches of this gorgeous new collection. I'll be linking everything down below. If this is your first time with us, please make sure to subscribe. I thank each and every one of you for watching, and the next video will be an easy everyday look using some of these shades so that way you can see them in action. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.